ringside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, towing the slab in today's game, Corbin Burnes. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo zips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That misses, and it's 2-0.
No strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And a pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Strike him out.
Outside low. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out at the plate. Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground to third. They put the tag on him on the nail. They get 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. Back here in the desert. And on the hill today, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
See if
strikes.
you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
What do you got?
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Pitch misses there, and it's a full count. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. They get the out on Marte. Now the Diamondbacks lineup is put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball,
and Singy,
2
as a
strikes.
team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right? That one ripped. That's long gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one pulled foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He
Batting
was out in
fifth,
front there.
center
Just needs to let the ball
fielder,
travel a little
Jake
more, and his timing will be back on
McCarthy.
track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's through there for a strike. That's in there. 2-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ball one, no strikes.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a fake. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chase Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Burns back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel calls it in, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Once he digs in, he's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ripped to third and caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Strike 1. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel sizes this one up. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Cut on and miss. Struck him out and one away.
Batting 7.
Randall
Designated
Grichuk now.
hitter, Randall Grichuk.
On the ground. Muncy fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home
Batting
half of
8,
inning number 2.
catcher Gabriel Moreno.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez ranging after it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Michael
the Dodgers,
Conforto will
the
climb
designated
in.
hitter, Michael Conforto.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, second baseman, number 6.
Here's the second baseman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, left side. Gurriel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Betts in his 11th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got 3 and 2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
2 down, base is empty. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. And that's a little high.
1-0.
Check swing, but he went too far. And they count 1-1. That's down and in. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. There's Freddie Freeman now. Walked his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Zips it across, and Freeman is retired. Two outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Come on, D-back.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
0-2.
Two outs. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
This
Miguel
change for the
Rojas
Dodgers.
coming into the game now as the injury
playing
replacement.
second base, number 72.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel
Miguel
Jr.
Rojas.
He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now here is Jake McCarthy. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia up and throwing. Grove getting loose as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Suarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one hammered, going back. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Pitching for
Here's
Los
a new
Angeles,
pitcher from the pen, Tony
number
Gonsolin.
26.
Still pretty early in the
Tony
ball game,
Gonsolin.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. Grounded out his first time up. Fouled off left side. Just missed.
1-1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And here's the catcher,
Now batting,
Gabriel Moreno.
catcher,
Fly to left his
Gabriel
first time.
Moreno.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
Suarez at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in the desert,
Leading
top
off for
5,
the
John
Dodgers,
Sciambi with
catcher,
Chris
Will
Singleton.
Smith.
And leading it off, Will Smith. Burns back to work. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked
1-1.
many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That one outside, 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCarthy under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 down,
Andy
base is
Pajes.
empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. On the ground to short, Perdomo. No play, that's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
The batter will be Michael Conforto, and that's a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Two outs. And now the count is even.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Gurriel. And makes the grab. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin
Right
Carroll.
fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
And that's
That
outside.
ball went out.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff
First
walk.
base.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. Both 2 in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Gonsolin fires. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
He's great hitting the
One
ball
ball,
the
2
other
strikes,
way, and
Miguel.
that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Gonsolin turns, fires. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Then there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Now move to first. Carroll back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner goes again. And a base hit up the middle. Now a long throw home. Carroll around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So man aboard. Here's Gurriel. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Dive, and he's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants.
He's out.
There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Acrobatic play to get this one started, determined to get a good flip, and that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off for
Miguel
Los
Rojas
Angeles,
at the plate.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
Nope.
Go
That's
after
inside.
hitters and get quick outs.
And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch in the
2 balls,
dirt, and the
2
count
strikes.
is even, 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the
shortstop,
Dodgers
Mookie
order.
Betts.
Mookie Betts digs in now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The shortstop
out.
takes the ball. Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Check swing went around. And the count
1 ball, 1
1-1.
strike.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Gurriel drop step going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 6-2.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that misses off the outside edge.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Freeman in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think he...
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And there's a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
3-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove,
Now
but you will get some high
Will
fives.
Smith.
You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith at the plate now. That's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. And a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Now it's 1-0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez up to hit now. 1 for 2. Just missed. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Grichuk in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back. Max Muncy at the dish.
Third baseman, Max
The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. To third, Suarez whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. That one misses, and that's ball one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Man supply, the lefty, warming up as well.
Nope.
The Dodgers down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Now batting, the designated
And here
hitter,
is Michael Conforto. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the air, foul off first. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching
The
for
new
the
pitcher in the
Diamondbacks.
game, Ryan Thompson.
Number 81.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Mookie
Now
now.
batting, shortstop
Singing,
Mookie
he's a guy that
Betts.
covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Pajes, the lead runner at second. Rojas at first, 2 out of the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor makes the catch, and that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
That one called a strike. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Dribbled up the third baseline. Whips it across. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swinging a dribbler foul first base side. That to right. Pajes racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on
Now
the run
batting,
right there.
the
He
right
saved
fielder,
extra bases for sure.
Corbin
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Carroll at the plate and takes high there. And that one clips the corner. Just misses. Ball 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next to hit, Ketel Marte. There goes the runner. Throw to second, he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. One left for Arizona. They lead it 6-2. Back here in the desert, we go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman. That one inside, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mantiply warming up as well. Close, but called a ball. 2-0. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Let's go, D-back. Woohoo! Come on, D-back. Come on, you can do it.
That catches the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First
Ball,
pitch doesn't
catch
find the
inside.
zone. Right side. Carroll under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one. 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Thompson gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Now on the
the
mound for the
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
Number 33.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Max Muncy. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, right fielder
Andy Pajes now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Tying run at the plate. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time. That's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Josh Naylor. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Timing
on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Long run. Tracks it down. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So, man aboard. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Fastball for a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Banda, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Grove, the right-hander, loosening up as well. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Man at first, one away. Got him. And there's two down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So two down now, and here is Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. That's down and in. A slider missed. And the 1-0. Pulls that one foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now the DH, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Conforto.
And a foul ball. Martinez, in his second season, he features a sinker, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Hauls it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
He's 2 outs away. Rojas will hit next. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Struck him out swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Betts, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And that one's a little bit low. The count now 2-2. Betts takes low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.